having a good run tonight.
In 8th position, restart here. There you see the 24 pushing the 48. Kenseth pushing the 9 of Casey Kane. Logano went all the way down to the grass, had the pullback in line. Casey Mears there in the 07 car underneath the 17 of Kenseth.
And we saw earlier that 2 tires work really well for Casey Mears also.
Remember, Jeff Gordon has 2 tires, and now he's under attack from the 17 car.
Jimmie Johnson got a great jump on that restart.
Side-by-side action here. Gordon up high. Kenseth on the inside. Behind him is Boyer. Casey Mears battling for position. That's 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon not wanting to give that spot up. He knows if he could just get a couple of laps, he feels like his car would be good enough to get up there and challenge. Oh, Matt Kenseth getting really loose right there.
We did a heck of a job to keep his car from wallowing up into the 24.
Yeah, the longer Jeff Gordon can stay up on that outside, the looser that's going to make that 17.
Oh, the 25 car snatched a little loose there, right up in front of the 07.
You can see how much that cost him with the 1 car. And here comes Logano to make it 3 wide going into turn 3. Don't know there's enough room, guys.
Truex will stay in the middle or try to stay in the middle. Not so sure that's a wise move coming off 4. Now they will file back, double file. Keselowski gets a position, then Truex, and then Logano.
See up there, Jeff Gordon was able to clear Matt Kenseth and take over that 3rd spot, or hold on to it actually. Here comes Kyle Busch to the inside of his brother.
Battling for position, the Busch brothers. That's 10th and 11th. Show you Jimmie Johnson is just pulling away now. Let's show the speeds at the line. And Kane is 2nd, and Kenseth is 3rd right now overall in terms of speed.
At 183 miles an hour.
Tony Stewart back there.
One out, 1 or 2.
Caution number 8 on the racetrack here. And they'll have to line them up and do it again here.
Like Mark Martin might be in that lucky dog spot.
He was the first car a lap down and we're waiting for NASCAR to make the call, but it looks like it would be the 5 car.
Yeah, I'd called that earlier on the previous one. I didn't realize that David Stremme had gotten by Mark when all of that was taking place. So looks like Mark is going to get the free pass this time. So he will get back on the lead lap.
So what a break. Cars. Yeah, what a break for the 5 car after struggling with contact and a chain reaction crash. But the 42 car and a hole in the front end they had to fix. There's a 02 car that got some contact with the wall, David Gilliland.
This is from Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car. You see right there, Gilliland gets hard into the wall there, gets loose.
Yeah, the one guy and team not happy about this, as you can see. The 48 team, they had a nice little lead there after that restart.
Yeah, you're sitting there thinking, man, if this thing just go green, and then bam, here comes the caution.
This will be what they call a quickie yellow, and they designate these yellows for they want to be able to get back to green flag racing. There really isn't any debris on the racetrack. They've been told by their observers everything looks good.
Yeah, and it also allows everybody can come down pit road at the same time. Whether you're laps down or lead lap cars, everybody can pit this first time by.
Yeah, the reason they do that is to shorten up the cycle so they don't have to go through those 2 laps of making pit stops, and they can get this thing back under green.
Let's they see the 24 car coming down on the racetrack right. Let's check in with his pits.
And Steve Letard's the crew chief. He said, man, it's hurting already watching what's going on. He is tight right now. How will that benefit you guys on this restart?
Well, we definitely need to be tight for the restarts, the first couple laps. You know, if it goes green, we're probably in trouble, but you know, we are going to come out of the pits 10th or 12th, and we don't have a good enough car to run back there, so we come to get all the points we can get, try to win us the race. We'll see what happens.
All right, he doesn't think this thing's going green, Dave.
It'll go green for the leader, Jimmie Johnson, and who got the lead on pit road. How about your boys getting it done there on the money stop?
Yeah, they did a really good job. These guys have been doing a good job all day long, actually, and real proud of the way they've been working in the pits. We've been making some pretty significant adjustments. They've been holding pretty fast in here, so I'm really pleased with that. I think that you know, real happy with the car. It's not as fast as what we would like it to be for sure, but Jimmy's doing a fantastic job out there, and it's good to see the Lowe Chevrolet out in front of Lowe's Motor Speedway here tonight.
Driver's still going to have to wheel it. Shannon?
Down here with Kenny Francis calling the shots for Kasey Kahne this close off of pit road. Kenny, I know you guys made a track bar adjustment. Do you think you made the right adjustments for these last 34 laps?
Well, hopefully we got it pretty close. It was a little bit free there, that last run, but it was really fast. And that just shows you, that #1 pit stall where that timing line is. It's just so close. It's so important to get down there. But guys had a good stop. They've been doing a good job all night. And hopefully we can just race hard. Hopefully we can get him. We'll see.
Kasey Kahne looking for his 4th win here at Charlotte, Doc.
Just that close. We talk about it being a game of inches here, and all this speed and all these laps, and about 3 inches off of pit road.
Yeah. Mark Martin goes around there, and if Chad Knaus wants to get Jimmy Johnson a faster car, I might come out of retirement and take that one. That one looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah. How much faster do you need to be? Remember, Mark Martin came on pit road and took tires. And he is back on the lead lap, so a big break for one of the sentimental favorites here in this chase for the Sprint Cup.
Well, he really needed this to get back. Maybe he can pass a few car and just keep the damage control here as far as how many points he's going to lose to Jimmy Johnson today, and keep himself right in there, because we still have a lot of racing to do in the upcoming events. Martinsville, Talladega coming up.
Oh, what's going on here? Hey guys, it's double file restarts, not 4 wide, not 3 wide.
They've been
a little discussion, a little argument over who needs to go where.
Argument over real estate. That wasn't good. You get some damage if you're not careful here.
And they will trim it down to double file.
Yeah, we had a few guys to pit there, and Tony Stewart came in and got 2 tires, as did his teammate Ryan Newman. Kevin Harvick opted for 4 tires.
Okay, Kasey Kahne's going to have to get a lot better start here than he did the last time. He's going to have a shot at Jimmy Johnson. He's got a fast enough car to beat him. He's shown that tonight. He's going to have to get a better restart.
He might need to get some more motor. He's going to keep up with that 48 on this restart. See if he does something a little different.
See if the 24 car will push the 48 again. Jeff Gordon on the inside. Remember the 2 tires there. Here comes the 24. And another good start by Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon, and Kasey Kahne. They're just pulling away from him.
99 car's got trouble smoking here on the front straightaway.
It looks like something
might be a transmission problem.
And they will put it out right away because they're worried about fluid coming out from that 99 car.
Well, this is going to give Kasey Kahne a chance to think about this a minute and see what he can do different.
I don't think he can do anything. I think those Hendrick motors are just too strong on these restarts. You saw both the 24 and 48 just take off.
Come up here and then turn.
It looked to me like Kasey Kahne got on the throttle on time.
That's frustrating as a driver when you're doing everything you can and they just drive away from you.
A trail of fluid coming out from under the 99 car, and that's why NASCAR quickly reacted with the caution flag. Didn't want these guys come roaring back by at 185 miles an hour into some slippery oil or transmission fluid.
And talking about Kasey on these restarts, you might say, well, why can't he anticipate a little bit more? He's got a cagey guy down there on the inside too, and if he goes to try to anticipate too much and happens to beat Jimmy to the line, then he's in real trouble.
Hey, Dale, there's a lot of things that come into those restarts, as you well know. Rear gear ratios, transmission ratios, stuff like that. And generally, I mean, as fast as Kasey was running, you'd think that the horsepowers, the Hendrick cars, I agree with Andy, could have a little bit more power, but still, that Dodge got to be awful close. I'd have to believe, guys, it's probably not the gear ratios or something hurting Kasey.
Rusty, you got to wonder, since they were concerned about the new Dodge engine, they had gone away from it, and now this is the first week they're back. Would you be a little ginger with the gear ratios maybe to try to take care of this new engine?
Well, I don't think they would. I don't think the gear ratios have anything to do with the motor. I think they feel confident with the engine, Doc, or else they wouldn't have brought it here in this particular situation. But, as a driver in the past, I mean, gear ratios always got me really good shape or got me in some bad shape. And obviously, it's not helping Kasey with that selection they've done in the gearbox on these restarts.
You see right now, though, this 9 car is not even going to start on the front row because the 24 had him when the caution came out. He's going to start on the inside of the second row.